Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming through. My name is DJ Savvy, the best in ever, the award-winning. It's so great to be here. Thank you very much for coming through. Today we are here to meet and engage with an artist that is truly at the top of the tier when it comes to this music business, not just even on a continental front, but I think on the world stage. This brother's done some amazing things. I'm talking about Mr. Eazi. Let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Eazi's done some phenomenal things. I remember when he dropped Pour Me Water, then I read a story that he's gonna be, you know, building a tap for a community to actually have them gain access to water. I thought that was absolutely amazing, and he's done so many things to empower artists, you know, with his Empower project. And I'm sure when he comes through, he's definitely going to give you an overview on why he's here in South Africa. So without wasting any more time, I'd like to call Tyron, who is head of marketing, and they're hosting us right here at the Melrose Gallery. Almost said it in Zulu, Gallery. At the Melrose Gallery. So brother, Tyron, please come through.
Obviously, it's always great to have access to such a high caliber artist like Mr. Eazi. Thanks to Mr. Eazi and to Sheila for collaborating with us to host this amazing event tonight. The Melrose Gallery is a gallery who is very passionate about, obviously, visual arts, and we specialize in Pan-African contemporary art. But not only do we have a big passion for that and telling these beautiful stories, we also have a passion for the arts in general. So fashion, music, performing arts, we always love to get involved in events like this to support the industry as a whole, because the creative industry is one that's very beautiful, and I think we should all definitely work at keeping alive and celebrating. So just to give you a brief overview, this exhibition that's around you tonight was a collaboration with MTN. It's comprised of 10 artists from all over the continent of Africa, both sculpture and obviously beautiful paintings on the walls. So what we always ask of you guys is if you're interested in art, or you're looking at starting an art collection or building on your current art collection, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. We love walking you through the steps of getting to know these artists and the stories behind them, because there's so much more than just the beautiful works you see on the walls. We've got artists from Cameroon with Jean Denonant, the DRC with the picture, we've got Hussein sitting on the wall. I mean, these are some incredible artists who are very established in their field with amazing stories behind their works. And supporting them really helps us keep the industry alive and keeps the industry growing, which it really is at the moment. I found out a stat the other day that the African art industry last year grew by 44%, so there really is a big boom in the art industry at the moment. So if you are interested in art at the moment, it's a good time to put down those feelers and see what you really like. And then in a couple of weeks' time, we've got a very exciting exhibition coming up. We've actually got a whole bunch of them coming up throughout the year, which we've planned, which we're very excited about. But I'd like to bring up my colleague, who is the head curator of the gallery, who is responsible for putting this show together, and also our upcoming show around sustainability, which is, like I said, another beautiful exhibition by some really amazing artists. But I'll let my colleague Ruzi give you a bit of a rundown on that.
Hi, my name is Whisky, and I'm the head curator here at the Melrose Gallery. Like Tyron said, we are passionate about collaborating, as well as not just collaborating about art, but about music, fashion, etc. So if you see us and you feel like you have an idea, please come up to me and I'm more than happy. Also, the upcoming exhibition that we have is titled, basically it's looking at sustainability. And somebody came up to me and they were like, can you curate that? And then I was like, I don't know what sustainability means, yeah. But I looked at it from an African story, you know, and just looking at it from an African philosophy. So I think that sometimes we underestimate the fact that we are the pioneers of so many stories. So that's why I feel like we need to collaborate again, you know, instead of being so segregated in so many ways. So that's what we do here at the Melrose Galleries, collaborate. So yeah, I hand it over to Tara.
Cool, thanks very much. We can get along with this beautiful evening. If you guys are taking pictures and stories, please don't hesitate to tag us. We love to see the buzz and the excitement and the joy that you guys are having. Our tag on Instagram is the Melrose Gallery SA. So please feel free to tag us, we'll reshare your stories. We love to create the buzz and really show off this amazing event and what we get up to here at the gallery. Other than that, please enjoy the rest of the evening, and I'm going to hand back to the man himself.
Yes, Shabzy, what's up? You guys, please make some noise for my brother, man. Before he runs away, you know, I know there's so many press people here, but like I'm always scared of press because I feel like it's always like a setup. Like you just go there and like, but every time I'm with my brother here, I forget that I'm on radio and I just stop, which is probably not safe, you know, but please make some noise for my brother here. Thanks for the support, always. I'm a little bit lit right now. Courtesy Glenfiddich, you guys have gotten me lit. So guys, anything I say is not my fault. It's like Glenfiddich. So big shout out to Glenfiddich for providing us all the alcohol. We love alcohol. I shouldn't start talking about whiskey right now. So. But yeah, really and truly, I'm so appreciative of everyone here for coming. Oh yeah, that's the Glenfiddich. I'm sorry guys. Maybe that's the remix. But on a serious note, let me not take so much of your time so we can continue drinking. I've forgotten what I was about to say. Yeah, big shout out to the Melrose Gallery. Please make some noise for Melrose Gallery. And what is really interesting is, this is the first time I'm saying this in like a semi-public setting, is that, you know, 2019, early 2020, I was like tired of doing music. I didn't want to do music anymore. But in 2020, December, I met a friend who has a gallery in Accra, and I discovered art, so what you see on these walls. And then I started to see like the way, you know, I started to see the similarities in which we as musicians create music, and I started to see that sometimes the instrumentals are just like a blank canvas, and we don't actually know what we're gonna say, just like the artists. And you know, we just have a blank canvas, and then we start creating from melodies to lyrics. And sometimes we have an interpretation, like for instance, Pour Me Water is a very sad song, it's a breakup song, but you guys will be dancing to Pour Me Water as if it's like an enjoyment song. But in the same way, a lot of artists, you know, have the blank canvas and they create the art in that regard. And sometimes we could trap our emotions on the instrumentals the way the artists trap their emotions on the canvas. And I think that was it for me to start loving creating again. Just watching these emerging artists like create, and like I bought one of his pieces. I never thought I would be like art guy. I thought it was for bougie people, like, you know, or it was for like, you know. But I bought my first art, and just watching the journey of that guy, you know, and he's one of the most exciting African contemporary artists right now. It got me to love making music again, and I started recording my album, which is gonna be out. I'm not allowed to say when my album will be out. Not yet. Okay, I was about to say. So the album is gonna be out this year, sometime this year, and it's gonna be a marriage between, you know, African music and contemporary African art. And I've been working with, you know, artists, both male and female, from all over Africa, including South Africa, by the way. Wonderful female artists from South Africa. And so that's why being here with everything the Melrose Gallery is doing, and being able to have you guys here, you know, appreciating art and drinking some nice whiskey while vibing is really special to me. So one more time, make some noise for the Melrose Gallery. Then the last thing I'm gonna say is, you know, big shout out to my PR, Sheila, because, you know, because like as artists, usually what we just do is we come into the country, we have a show, we do the show, we get out, we shoot a video, we get out, we go on radio, we get out, we do these interviews. But like just speaking to her, and we were just like with my team and her just saying, you know what, why don't we have an event where we just like hang out with creators, hang out with press, hang out with DSPs, hang out with artists. And I know it was very short notice, so it's so special for me to see all of you here. So please make some noise for yourselves one more time. And then the last thing I'm going to say, by the way, make some noise for the DJ. Yeah. And the last thing I'm going to say before I leave is, okay, 2 things before I leave. One is, I've been in South Africa for the past 3 weeks, recording. One more time. Thank you very much. So I've been in South Africa for 3 weeks. I've been in Cape Town recording a project called Chop Life. Because as you can see, I'm wearing my shorts. I'm in my shorts era right now. You know, and I'm just focusing really hard on enjoying life because I'm getting to appreciate, you know, that nothing is promised. So I want to like enjoy every day. And so I'm putting that in the music. And so Chop Life is going to be, Sabi was talking about how I keep traveling. My project was Accra to Lagos, then Lagos to London. With Chop Life now, I will be traveling, you know, country to country, exposing the sounds in a very respectful way with the artists and the producers. And I've been blessed to be able to be in Cape Town for 3 weeks and have some of the most talented artists in Africa, you know, vibing in the studio and recording. And that music is going to drop in May. Yeah, that music is going to drop in May. I'm excited to share that music with you guys. It's going to be called Chop Life Volume 1. And inshallah, I'm going to be back here to do a big party. And all of you are invited. And you'll see me, hopefully by then I'll have my 6 packs. Because I want to be shirtless. And we're going to be partying. So that is coming. And lastly, I just wanted to say, you know, just wanted to mention one thing. You know, my company with my co-founder, Ikena, makes a noise for Ikena over there. You know, so for those who don't know what Empower is an African-focused label services and publishing company. We work with African creatives, and the whole idea is that we feel that African music, African art, African IP must be funded by Africans. So we believe that we must not just be work for hire, we must not just be, you know, for mineral resources, like, you know, we make all the, we mine all the diamonds and we ship it out, we mine all the oil and we ship it out. Yeah. But we're thinking that we have a unique opportunity. Everyone here, young people here have a unique opportunity to not just mine, to not just have people come mine and export, but actually create and own. Ownership, very important. To create, own the narrative, own the equity, own everything, and share this beautiful culture and this beautiful soft power to the world. And that's what we believe at Empower, and we fund creatives, so not just music. So music, you know, musicians, DJs, whatever. So after this, find a way to reach out to Empower Africa. We want to do more work. In South Africa, we've been working with major league DJs, with the balcony mixes, and it's been beautiful. And we're looking forward to working with more South African creatives. And on that note, I think I've been talking too much. So thank you so much for coming, and God bless you. Oh, when I say life is easy, you say Zagada, life is easy.
Shout out one time, let's give it up to Mr. Eazi, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, Eazi, is Bad Bunny playing? How's that looking? Is Bad Bunny playing?
It's gonna pay. Big shout out to my brother Motsi out here for coming. He played on Property. You know, a lot of people don't know on Property. All of my property, bam bam, that's him. So big shout out to my big brother Motsi. You need to invite me to the house. I need to pay my needs, right? And yeah, Bad Bunny is gonna have to pay, and he's gonna have to give credit to Joe Boy, and he's gonna have to give credit to Dara. You can't just take African music and African style and just release it to the world. No! You gotta give credit and you gotta pay that money. When I say life is easy, you say Zaga, life is easy.
Thank you very much. Shout out one time to the Melrose Gallery. Shout out one time to the Infinite. A big shout out.